Hello, everyone. It's great to have you with us. This is Legacy of Leaders, and I'm your host, Jon Heymann. I'm excited today because I come from a military Navy family, and I've got a military nonprofit CEO with me, or executive director, Mark Goldwich. He's with me, and somebody that's actually benefited from his nonprofit, Darrell Fenimore, are my guests today. So I'm going to start right with Mark. Please explain your nonprofit and why you did it.
Jon, my nonprofit is Veterans Claim Victory. I did it so that we can help veterans and first responders transition from their service to the civilian workforce in the insurance claim industry, where I have a long history.
I understand that when people get out of the military, the depression and suicide rates are far higher than the general population. Is that what you're finding as well?
Well, that's what
that's
avoiding. A stat that all of us are aware of, and none of us like, and we all want to do something about it. And I believe this, in some small way, can help with that by giving veterans a fresh start, new career in a rewarding industry where they're helping people overcome adversity, and it's something that they're accustomed to already.
So when military people retire from the military, I've heard it said, don't retire from something, retire to something. You're helping them retire to something, am I correct?
Exactly, and that's always better, obviously, and this gives them, something to look forward to, knowing that they're going to be helping people and helping themselves and their family at the same time.
How do you link your nonprofit to the services that the vets need?
Various different ways. A lot of it is on social media, and we try to connect with other organizations and nonprofits. In this case, we have Darrell, who we got through SkillBridge, and they connected us, or we connected with them, so that he can intern with us for some period of time. SkillBridge pays him to do that, and he gets to do some on-the-job training and skill acquisition.
That's very cool. Darrell, you're here as one of our guests as well today. You've benefited from Mark's nonprofit, am I correct?
I have.
And can you tell us a little bit about that and how it's helped you?
Yes, sir. During my active duty time, I'm an aerial transporter, so I move cargo for a living. Getting older, I don't want to keep doing that, so I want to do something to help other people continue serving a little bit with the community. So I decided I wanted to be an insurance adjuster. I told that to the DoD SkillBridge program, and they gave me a list of names. And then I got hooked up with Mr. Mark here, and I've been brought in and put in as part of the team.
Very cool. And that's personally helped you. Are you retiring anytime soon yourself?
I am. I'm within 6 months of retirement. So.
Okay. So you're going to continue on in some form or fashion? Do you have a plan for the future?
Right now, I want to get the insurance adjusting going with the community, and then I think Mr. Mark is kind of a little inspiration. We've been talking about maybe I might start looking into running a nonprofit to help with SkillBridge as well.
Okay, wouldn't it be cool if perhaps the two of you got not married, but you know what I mean, in your nonprofit organizations? That would be pretty cool. So this is called the Legacy of Leaders. So Mark, you have a company that you're a CEO of as well, so you're very familiar with leadership. But leading nonprofits is different. Just give me your thoughts on that.
Yeah, well, first I started my career on the insurance industry side, and I spent 17 years with a major insurance carrier, and for most of that time, I was in a managerial role. And then I started my own company, Gold Star Adjusters, which is a firm of public insurance adjusters, and we help people who have property insurance claims. So it's similar to my prior career, just on the other side of the table. And we now have 15 licensed adjusters. And of course, while I was in my prior career, I supervised literally hundreds of people and hired and managed them and their processes. So throughout, we've had the leadership training, retraining, trial and error, and as you know, for a small company or a nonprofit, it's kind of a learn as you go situation.
Yeah, it is. So in both the business world and in the nonprofit world, if somebody from the business world is watching the show, or somebody from the nonprofit world who's an executive director or CEO, what would be, perhaps in a minute, what would be the best advice you would give them?
Well, probably is to be genuine in everything that you do. And first you have to be passionate about what you're doing. If you're not excited about going to the office every day, that's called work. I don't have that problem. I look forward to Monday where most people look forward to Friday because then they get the weekend off. And to me, it's just an interruption in what I love to do.
What you love to do.
So you need to be passionate about what you're doing, and then you have to be genuine with the folks that you work with. If you're not genuine with them, they're going to see right through that, and they're not going to have the trust in you that you need them to have in you so that you can lead them.
Yeah, I heard that word trust, loyalty, all those things come into play when you're a leader. Well, thank you, Mark. Thank you, Darrell, for being here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Legacy of Leaders. We had a great time. We hope you have a great day. Thank you.